Hello, on today's lesson of Cooking with Amy. So I got these at Costco. Green beans and broccoli florets. They sell bags of this. So you can always just buy broccoli and cut it, but I'm lazy and I don't want to do that. So notice I have 2 pans here. I put aluminum foil on just so they're easy to clean. And here we go. So I arrange it so that the heads are all kind of sticking up because I like when those get browned or charred, I guess. So these are all kind of big. So sometimes what I do is I'll take a knife and break some of it apart just so they're smaller pieces. Blah, 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 there we go. Okay, I'm gonna do green beans and this other one. So with green beans, sometimes you'll get bags where they're not all the same size, or they have this part. You want to just snap the ends off. And kind of distribute them so that they're sort of spread out. You can fast forward through this if you want. So now we have something like this. Yep, green beans and broccoli. So now to season them, this is olive oil. So I don't get super concerned with like the calories that I get from the olive oil because I really just sort of like sprinkle it on. And then I use my hands to coat it as best I can. So there's not like, it's not like I'm frying it, you know? I just need it to be a little bit on every piece. Otherwise it doesn't taste any good and you're not gonna wanna eat it. Okay, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands. Okay, so from there, I always salt and pepper everything. And I would not be afraid to overdo it on the salt. I think it's kind of hard to overdo it. Unless you're like just standing there like pouring salt on, but this is like a pink salt grinder. I don't have any ties to any sort of salt, but Nancy really likes pink salt, so here we go. So just salt and pepper is fine. Broccoli has a really strong flavor, so Nancy told me if you try to add anything else to it, you almost won't taste it because the broccoli will overpower anything else. But sometimes on green beans, you can get like spice mixes. Like this is a salt-free seasoning, so if you want to add it, it doesn't add any more salt. Or we have like seasonings like that, right? So that, I'll try that on anyway, so if you want to change it up, and there you go. So these are baking. I'm gonna put them in for about 20 minutes at 400 degrees. And then I'm gonna see where they're at after that. So to like Emily's point where she was like, can you stop them from getting mushy? And the answer is no. No, you can't. But also know that they will soften as they sit. So if you take them out of the oven and they're still kind of crunchy, they'll get softer than however you take them out of the oven. So I like it when they're just crispy on the outside, and I don't mind mushing food, but I understand how other people don't. So that's how I cook vegetables.